Hey, this is Andy. I'm going to help you with a quick tutorial on how to use YouTube TV. So just make sure you're always using the LG TV remote to do this. It's pretty much the only one you'll find in the house, so that's fine. Power it up like normal. When you do power it up, you're going to look for a menu bar across the bottom of the TV, and you'll look for the YouTube TV app, which should pop up pretty quickly. Once that pops up, you're going to want to go ahead and hit this selection button right here in the center of these little navigational buttons here. So just to walk it through real quick. All right, so it's powering up. And you'll see it's already popped up right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit select. And there you go. It's pretty much that easy. You'll notice across the top, there's library, home, and live. And even above that, you can see paid programming. What it's tuned right now to, whatever channel it's tuned to, you can basically press up with your up arrow and go right up to that and hit select. And it'll tune right to that channel. It'll just turn it on here. Like that. Oh, it's actually time delayed. That's what's going on. So let me show you how you can get out of something like this. So you'll see most of the buttons you need to use are right down here. You won't use your channel buttons up here, or your input. You won't use the channel up down button. That's not how this works. You will use the volume button though. But you'll see there's a back button right here. So let's just go ahead and hit back. It'll take you back to the main menu. There we go. And you're back on live. What it normally says, shows you when you see live, you'll see the guide, the standard channel guide. And so just toggle down and you can see how you can just scroll through and select any of the channels you want to see. Just like that. So it's pretty straightforward. Let's try the Olympic Channel News. Let's see how that is. So just hit the select button in the middle. Again, it'll tune to that channel. Ah, yes, curling. So I can turn down the volume a little bit. Now, if you want to get back out, again, you can either hit the back button. That's really the best way to go. And then just scroll back up to the top. You can actually schedule programming. So when you do that, you can scroll to the right and you can find something that maybe is later this evening that you want to watch. And you can select it. And then you'll see it says add to library. You'll just then select that, right? And then what you'll notice is after it records, in the top section here, there's a section called library. This is basically like a DVR, right? So anything that may have been recorded, it will start to record, if it's an episodic series or a recurring show, it'll just record all of those. So you can see we're Jeopardy fans, so there's a lot of Jeopardy in here too. So this is basically all it is. You know, you can go back to home and you can kind of see what the standard channel lineup is. Oh yeah, actually it does show you top picks for home. So we've got a little bit of a curated menu here. But that's about it. Now, if you want to, Netflix is the other channel service that we offer. So to do that, there's two ways to get there. You can either just hit the Netflix sort of button right here to kind of jump to it really quickly. Or you can also navigate around this little home icon here. So if you hit the home icon, you'll go back to LG's menu again. This is LG TV, right? And you can see, of course, the other apps that are installed here, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Apple TV. Those other services besides Netflix, if you want to log in using your own credentials, if you have a subscription to those channels, you can do that. Just try to remember to sign out when you leave the house. Otherwise, the next guests could be using your account when they're here. So not the end of the world, but just probably better to always keep it signed out. So Netflix is the other one that we do offer. So you can navigate over to that. Again, just using the left, right buttons and select, and you'll get back into Netflix. And you'll see generally there's two profiles. One is a general one, and then one is for kids. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Go back to the main menu of the TV if you want, using this little house icon. And you can, again, scroll around left to right, whatever you want to pick. We'll go back to YouTube TV, hit select. And this will boot up once again. And that's about it. So the TV in the upstairs bedroom behaves the same way, an LG TV with the menu built in. The Crofter uses a slightly different device, uses a Google TV device with a different remote. I'll follow up next with a brief video on how that works. The TV in the Crofter is just a little bit different than the two TVs in the main house. The Crofter TV uses a Google Chrome TV device. And usually you'll find that here on the side of the TV or maybe by the bed. So to use the Google Chrome device, you're going to want to first turn on the power to the TV using this button at the bottom left. So once it's on, you should see the main menu of Google TV. But just like the main house, the two TV services that we provide are YouTube TV and Netflix. So if you just use this button to navigate, and you can push in the center to select. As you push down, you'll see that you can get down to your apps. You're just going to want to highlight YouTube TV, and you press the center button. And it will log right in. And just like the other TV, if you navigate over, you can go look at the channel guide. Notice here on the right side of this remote is a small toggle button. That's your volume up, down. And it's about as simple as that. So just go ahead and navigate around here. You can click down and around and, obviously go to all the channel lineup here. So that's it. It does have some shortcuts on the remote itself. You'll see this one says YouTube. That is actually for the YouTube app, which is basically what you find on your laptop, just general content. Remember, you want YouTube TV. So if you wanted to find that again, push the home button. That'll get you back to the main navigation, right? Find your apps. You can select YouTube TV and get back into it. I hit Netflix, but you get the picture.